Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Kyle Lemon. Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we are going to be working on an automatic wool farm. Now you see sheeps behind me. This is not a sheep farm. You're not going to get any meat or food from this. It's only wool. Now of course you can use this with any color sheep. That means if you find a pink sheep or a brown sheep, or if you want to dye your sheeps different colors to get different kinds of wool, you can do that with this farm. As you can see, this is a very small farm. It's going to be a very quick tutorial. All you're going to need is a 4x3 space in your area. And let's get started. I'll show you how to build it. So first thing you're going to need, of course, is a sheep. Of course, if you look at my inventory, you can see that I am in survival. I don't do any of my tutorials in creative anymore because that is confusing and I think it's dumb. Here's everything you're going to need for survival. You can go ahead and pause the screen now if you need to. Okay, so the first thing we're going to grab is our grass block, observer, dispenser, chest, and glass right now. And grab your redstone too. So wherever you're going to put your sheep down, we're going to start there. So right here is where I'm going to put my sheep. I'm going to go ahead and put down a grass block here. And behind the grass block, we're going to put our observer. And we're going to want to make sure the observer is facing into the grass block. The arrow is pointing away from the grass block. And if I were to remove the grass block, you'd see the face of the observer on the grass block. Next, just put your dispenser on top of the observer so the face is, again, facing the grass block. And you can go ahead and break all of the surrounding area except to the right of the dispenser and observer, and go ahead and put in grass. Just like that. Perfect. And we can go ahead and place our glass down. Again, this is where our sheep is going to be, and this is going to be 2 high and 1 on top of the dispenser. Just like this. This is really just for my tutorial world since the entire ground is made of glass. But if you put the redstone on top of this glass, it's not going to work. You do have to make sure that this is a solid block behind the observer. It could be any block. It doesn't, as long as it's not glass. So go ahead and put your redstone down here. And we can go in our chest and grab everything else except the shears. So go to the right of the dispenser and observer, and we're just going to go dig down 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to clear out just like that. We can clear out here just so we have a space to stand. So this is where your chests are going to go, just like that. And we're going to put a hopper into the chest. You can see the little hopper part is facing into the chest. On top of that hopper, go ahead and put a rail and a minecart with hopper. Now you used to be able to do this with just 2 hoppers, but Mojang updated it in 1.16 to where hoppers can't pick up things through completely solid blocks, so we do have to have a minecart with hopper just to have that little extra space up there. Go ahead and break this grass block up here just to get back up. You can put that back in there, and then just fill this part back in. Leave the chest, leave whatever's over the chest open, obviously, because you need to go ahead and empty the chest, and we can go ahead and get out of here. This is pretty much almost done, and then we're just going to take our trapdoor, put 1 here over the chest so that we don't fall in, but we can go ahead and grab the chest like that. And we're going to put the last one on top of here. But before we do that, we're actually going to go ahead and grab our shears, all 9 of them, and we're going to put those in the dispenser. And I like to light up my redstone because it causes a little bit of lag if you don't light it up. Just like that. And now we just got to get our sheep in here. So I like just grabbing random blocks. This is from my pumpkin and melon farm if you want to go ahead and watch that tutorial. That's going to be up in the corner there. But go ahead, grab some random blocks just so that we can get the sheep up here. Kind of like a little staircase. And then we're just going to put our temporary blocks just right on top of here just so that we can make sure the sheep falls in there. We'll go ahead and grab our lead and take our sheep. Come on, buddy. It's a little tricky doing this, but we're just going to go ahead and make sure that he goes up these stairs. Wonderful. There's 1. There's 2. And we're just going to make sure. Voila. Now he's in there. We can take this lead off him. That's probably going to fall in the chest down there. We can get that later. All right. And then before you break these down, go ahead and just put the trapdoor on the bottom part of this so that it's covering the sheep. Just in case no mobs or say lightning were to strike the sheep, that wouldn't be able to get to him. This way the sheep is completely protected, and then we'll just break down our temporary blocks. Wonderful, and this is pretty much done. This is all you have to do. So what's going to happen is when the sheep eats the grass here, the observer is going to notice the change in the grass block to a dirt block, and then it's going to activate this redstone here, and that is going to activate the dispenser, shearing the sheep and dropping the wool in here. Oh, we can get our lead back, and we'll just wait for that to happen. Wonderful, look at that, that was amazing. Now let me change this to daytime. And that's pretty much it. I did say that this was going to be a short tutorial. I did do a couple tutorials like this maybe a year or so ago, and it is a little bit updated, but it's not really too different. The only thing I changed was putting the trapdoors here, lighting it up in the back, and adding more grass around here. Now, the more grass that you have around your sheep, the faster that this wool farm is going to work, because the more grass that you have, the faster that this block in the middle is going to turn back to grass. The sheep can eat it, and then as soon as the sheep eats it, he'll grow his wool back, and this will cut it off right away. And as you can see, I've had this going for maybe about 10 minutes, and we do already have 9 wool, which isn't great. It's not a super efficient farm, but it is going to get you a decent amount of wool. I would recommend making multiple farms. Now, you're not going to be able to put 2 sheep in here and have it be double the amount just because only 1 sheep can eat the grass block at a time. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Now, I know you might be thinking that I was supposed to do an every little thing video this week, but I'm actually saving that for Halloween because our Halloween special is going to be every little thing about Herobrine. That's right, Minecraft's very own creepypasta. I'm actually pretty excited to do that. I hope you guys will like it, and I hope you guys like this. If you did like this tutorial, go ahead and give me a like and drop a subscribe there. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video, which, like I said, is going to be every little thing about Herobrine. So stick around for that, and I'll see you then. Otherwise, this is Kyle Lemon, signing off. Bye, everyone.